First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekha Kwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who definitely rule well, and honors and citations to the hopeful elect. The water to Yahweh Shai for blessing me, allow me to do another lesson. I just want to, do a living waters lesson. Try and make them quick, once again every Saturday, Lord willing. So the spirit, because the normal way I take to get home, the bridge is closed. It's a very small bridge and it's closed temporarily. So it actually detours me to come this way, in which I used to come here anyway. So, through the spirit, I said, hey, I take it as a spirit to, get back into it. Ain't nothing but to pull over and just stop and speak in the spirit of the Lord, man. And whatever may come out. So I'm gonna quote the scriptures to the best of my ability. But anyway, what's on my mind, what I would like to get into is, or entitle this as well, is big changes are coming. Very big changes are coming to each and every one of us individually that believe upon Yahweh Shema Shai, as a collective unit, because big changes are coming to the planet Earth. Yahweh Shai, who were only called Jesus, he spoke about the wedding. All right. And the wedding, in a sense, is when Yahweh Shai is going to return. So that when you're having a wedding, when you're getting ready to have a wedding, there's great preparation. So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to pretty much hit us with great changes as a form of the preparation. And it's gonna be to strengthen our minds, prepare our minds for what's to come. Because the Lord, remember, man, the Lord said He chose us. We didn't choose Him. That means the Lord is guiding us, and we're not guiding ourselves. That means the Lord is grooming us and prepping us and purging us as we're along for the ride. We're along for the ride, man. And most we could do is like the Apostle Paul said, fight the good fight of faith. Make it easy as possible for Yahweh Shema Shai with His preparations of change that He brings about to us. And it's all to, once again, strengthen us to be able to be on a level for when Jacob's trouble comes. Because He's going to guide us, He's going to use us to guide and to bring in more hopeful elect. So we're in a very beautiful, beautiful predicament, man, where we are tools of Yahweh Shai, man, of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So it just reminds me of a woman's role, because we know that the scriptures say, and that's the New Testament, the head of Yahweh Shai, who were only called Jesus Christ, the head of him is the Most High Yahweh. The head of men on earth, Israelite men, is Yahweh Shai. And the head of the woman are the Israelite men. And even in the Apocrypha, I forget where it's at, but you can continue with how, the head of the children, all right, is the woman and man. Especially the woman. Because even in the New Testament, it mentions how a woman's whole role is to guide the house, giving no occasion for the adversary to speak reproachfully against us. A woman's whole role is to guide the household. And man, he leaves the house and comes back. Meanwhile, the woman, is like they're around the whole time. So, it's not like you don't got a role. But see, it's the so-called white man. It's his fucking poison. It's his goddamn poisonous philosophy that makes you hate your God-given role. It makes you fight against your God-given role, man. And I just bring it up to compare it back to us, the bigger picture, because they could take it or leave it. But I bring it back to us in the bigger picture, to how we would hate for our woman to make things harder for us, when here it is, we're trying to guide them, right? Because we're not idiots, man. All right? We're not unbalanced. Okay? The role of a woman is important. The Lord said that man shall not be alone. But look how horrible they have gotten, to where the Apostle Paul said, be alone. Okay, but in the grand scheme of things, in the overall of things, it's supposed to just be beautiful harmony, man. But here it is. You're going to have women that's of the hopeful elect. You're going to have women that's going to be saved. You're going to have households that are going to be saved. So that is predestinated. But the overall point is, we would hate for them to give us headaches, because once again, we're guiding them into our best version of righteousness in these corrupt bodies. But we guide them and show them the way. Hell, even in the book of, I believe that's Acts 16:31, the woman that was like a sorceress, like a soothsayer, she said, these are the men that show us unto the way of salvation. So when we groom women, hopeful elect women, showing them right from wrong, showing them good from evil, it would be an annoyance for them to not play ball. It would be an annoyance for them to kick against the pricks. Like, come on, you could get further if you just obey. You could get further if you just listen, if you just believe, if you just do your part. So I compare that to us with our head, which is another word for head is master or leader, which is Yahweh Shai. Hey, when you think of the head, that's where the brain lies. And the brain does all the thinking. The brother was just mentioning that, man. um your brain tells your hand to move, tells your feet to move. You know, you cut off the head, that's it. So the head is represents the leader, the thinker, the decision maker. So everybody else has to what? Play. Those that are under has to play ball. Gotta play ball, man. So for us to be as best as we could be for Yahweh Shai and for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we gotta be obedient, man. You know, and that comes with flipping the talents in which he gave each of us with measurement, utilizing the talents. So that comes with being productive. That comes with, boom, being on time. Like Yahweh Shai said, he'll knock. And if any man answer, he'll open the door, come in with him, and sup with him. Yo, they said, yo, what would you rather? $10,000 or dinner with Jay-Z? Like, what? Fuck a goddamn Jay-Z. Why the hell would you want dinner with a drug dealing ninja rubbing elbows with fucking small hats, man? But see, they think that something's gonna come of that. A rapper said that, yo, give me the dinner with Jay-Z, and I'll flip that 10,000 to 100,000. Because I guess because of his rap skills. So they see a dinner with Jay-Z as something that can be life-changing. How much more a dinner, so to speak, with Yahweh Shai? Because, you know, dinner just represents sitting down and talking. Dinner ain't what it used to be. The dinner table used to be for discussions. So it's like Yahweh Shai giving us discussions, man. But we got to be readily available, man. So it's just beautiful, man. It's beautiful to be in this truth. It's exciting to be in this truth. We are nothing without this truth. The disciples said it best, man. When Yahweh Shai asked them, are y'all going to leave off from me too? And they said, leave off for you to go where? Where else can we go? Thou hast the words of eternal life. So big changes are coming. Jacob's trouble is coming. Big changes are coming within our own lives. Big changes are coming on the earth. Big changes are coming. And that's exciting. You know, we got to be ready for it. We got to be willing for it. They got a saying that people scared of change. But like the scriptures say, keep the scriptures for us, Salakia, this place is not your rest. You don't want change when you're at rest, when you're comfortable. That's why the Lord sends us through hell, to keep us uncomfortable, because then you want change. Man, man, my job right now is so fucking pitiful, man. It's so fucking pitiful, man. It literally inspired me, with the guidance of Yahweh Shai Shai, to take a little trade, man. And it's free. But that's how inspired I am from the uncomfortability from my current job where I'm at now, man. So on the bigger picture, we are so uncomfortable here in this wicked fucking place, that we are so inspired that we are taking a leap of faith and going out and doing what the Lord said, so that when the change does come, we'll be ready for it and we could be a part of it. But nonetheless, big changes are coming, yo. For each and every one of us individually, for us to collectively together as a unit, as a camp with Great Millstone, the family of the Word is coming. We're not going to be going out in the highways and byways forever. That change is coming. The change of the family of the Word. The change of the increase. The Lord said, cleave unto him and depart not away. that thou mayest be increased at thy last end, man. That's a change. I'm hyped. Let's go, man. If you get an increase, you getting fucking $10 an hour, and you get a change of increase to $15 an hour, your whole life, your life changes. You start looking at newer cars. So, man, all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, yo. Change is coming, yo. Big changes. Big fucking changes, yo. And those that ain't ready, you know, speaking of 2/3, and the heathen, which don't stand a chance anyway, because salvation is only for the Israelites, which is by spirit, by blood and spirit. They're going to get swallowed up in the change. But the whole full light is going to be a part of the change and be changed. Even new bodies. The Lord said we're going to be changed in the twinkling of an eye. Change is coming, man, and we got to stay on top of it. Well, on this edifying, with that, I'm going to say shalom.